Hi, I have been using this new AI powered code editor called as Kairo, and I'm pretty impressed by its abilities. It uses Cloud Sonnet 4 model, but the way it works is what differentiates it from other code editors like Cursor, Windsurf, GitHub Copilot, or any other one. I believe this is exactly how every other code editor should also treat AI powered coding or vibe coding in general. In this video, I'll talk about my first hand experience with Cairo, some of its features, and how it works, and why I think it has the power to dethrone Cursor. Has released this new AI powered code editor called as Kairo, the AI IDE for prototype to production. And it's amazing to see Amazon taking a step in this game because Amazon is one of the biggest companies and biggest players. And recently, I also got to know that Amazon was an early investor in Anthropic, and all the Anthropic models run on Amazon web servers. So Amazon might actually be getting prices even better than what it is incurring for Anthropic itself. So it's not only better in terms of pricing than Cursor, but also Anthropic itself. And you can see it in the pricing itself. If you look into the pricing, currently in the preview, it is completely free to use. And I guess unless there are tons of users, it gets extremely high number of users and they can't handle that. They will probably stop people from using it extensively. But until then, it is free to use in the preview. And if you look into the pricing, we have the 50 interactions per month on the free plan, which I guess will be consumed within a single hour if you are coding. And then we have the $19 plan, which is similar to Cursor and which gives you 1000 interactions per month. And we have another plan for $40 at almost $39 per month, which is just double of $19. But we have the increased limits to 3000 interactions per month, which is 3 times the limit that we have in the Kiro Pro plan. We have the 3 plans currently, and maybe they may add or may change the plan in the future. We can't tell that as of now. And you may be wondering what these interactions mean. Interactions just mean how you chat with the board. You can see here this includes chat, a single spec execution, or every time an agent hook executes. However, the work Cairo does to complete your request, such as calling other tools or taking multiple attempts, does not count towards your interaction. And one of the best features that I liked about Cairo is the new way it approaches vibe coding. And it's not new as well. You may already be using these techniques or tricks already in the code editor of your choice. Maybe you are using Cloud Code, or maybe you are using Cursor or any other tool, and you may already be using these tips and tricks. But Cairo has these tools built in, so it makes it so much easier, and the experience is really seamless and just works out of the box. And this is called as spec-driven development, where you don't just prompt the AI, you plan what you want to do with AI. You design your plan and then you create tasks, then only it will execute them, it will work on them. This is similar to what Taskmaster was doing. In my previous video on my channel, I talked about Taskmaster plugin, which allows you to do this similar thing. But since this is built in, it makes the entire experience so much better. Then we have another cool feature which is called as agent hooks, which will delegate tasks to AI that trigger on events such as file save, file updating, or any other actions. It will automatically run in the background and do the predefined things that you have, predefined actions that you have configured. So I will just show you an example of how the spec-driven development works, because this was something that I was doing in my previous project. You can download it from here. It is available for Windows, Linux, and everything else. So once you downloaded it, launch the application. Here we have, you'll have to launch the project, and then just like Cursor or any other text editor, you have this uh, pane on the right side, which is for chat, and you create a new session. Okay. In this Cairo IDE, you have two ways to build things. You can either choose the vibe method or the spec method. The vibe method is similar to what we have across Cursor, Windsurf, or any other code editor, but spec is something different. Spec is like Taskmaster built within Cursor, and it's so much better than just Taskmaster. It has tons of more capabilities. You will have to first think through all the features in the depth, and then you will plan everything, and then you will create a checklist or tasks that you need to do, and the AI will complete those tasks properly. So I'll just go to one of the specs that I was working on for this project here, so that I can show you how it actually works. So once you add a prompt in the spec mode, it will create a requirement file which will have all the things about what you want to build and how you want to build everything. So once you get it right, if it is not getting it right, you can either ask it to change those things, or you can change it yourself. And after that, you will have to ask it to create a design. It will give you a prompt itself. Hey, I just wanted to share an application over here called as Voiceink. It is a voice to text application that lets you dictate what you want to say. If you use a lot of AI coding tools, then instead of just typing, you can just speak. You can speak anywhere, and it will just transcribe what you say to text immediately, almost immediately. And this is much faster than writing everything with your hand. And it can not only be used with AI code editors, but across entire system. And this only works on Mac for now, so you may take a look into it. And you have a design over here, and once you get the design right, then it will prompt you to create tasks, and you have the task. And these are all the tasks that it has automatically created. And now the AI knows exactly what to do and how to do, because it has all the roadmap on what to do. So with this approach, you have a lot less chances of making mistakes with AI and repeating the same thing with the AI, because the AI has entire idea of what to do and how to do. Once you create tasks, you can either trigger them from the chat, or you can just click on the task. You have the task file over here in the markdown format, and then you will have the start task over here, right? For all the tasks that has been completed, you can see there it shows task completed. It gives me an option to view all the changes that were made, and view the execution, how everything was executed. And once that particular task is completed, you can go on to the next task to start the task. Once you start the task, it will automatically read what it needs to do and how it needs to do. Then it will work on it. So it is using Cloud Sonnet 4 model right now, but you can also switch to Cloud Sonnet 3.7. Only cloud models are available right now. And as I said previously, maybe Amazon is getting a lot cheaper prices on the API as well, so that they have a little bit of edge with the Sonnet cloud models. So this is the first feature, spec-driven development, which allows you to create requirements, design the entire system, and then create tasks, and then work on those tasks one by one. The other one is the vibe method, which is similar to how you would do with cursor. But another thing that I really like is the hook feature. So the hook feature allows you to automate repetitive tasks with smart triggers. So I had one project where I was creating a documentation from the entire website. When any of the there is any changes on the websites or any code, I would have to manually trigger the AI to change it. But now with agent hooks, it will automatically happen. When it detects that certain file is changed, it will look if it needs to make change, and if it needs to make change, it will make the change in the required file. This is very cool as well. And since Kairo is free right now and it gives you access to Cloud Sonnet 4 model and Cloud Sonnet 3.7, I think definitely it's worth a try, and it will improve a lot. Although Amazon is late to the party, I think they can still take the throne in the field of AI IDE if they can do everything right. So this is all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.